Namaskar. Welcome to my class Super KVNs powered by Super Teachers. Today we are going to discuss the fourth unit of class 3rd English, that is A Little Fish Story. In this video we will discuss the lesson, at the same time we will discuss the question answer part at the end of this video. This story is all about a little fish in the sea. What has happened to him? What is the story of the little fish? Let's begin the class. A little fish story. There are a great many million fish in the seas, but this story is about just one of them, and a very small one at that. We know that lakhs and thousands of fishes are there in the seas. But the particular story is about only one of the little fish, which was very small. What has happened to him? Let's see. Now, this little fish had everything in the seas to make him contented, but he was not happy. The little fish was having everything in the sea to enjoy the life, to live the life, but still the little fish was not happy. Why he was not happy? You will laugh when I tell you why he was not. He was unhappy because he was so very small. The little fish was unhappy because it was very small. It was very, very small in the size. It is very hard to be such little mite of a fish. He was thinking that it is very difficult, it is very hard to be small. He would say over and over again, if I were only larger, how much happier I could be. All the time, the little fish was telling that how much I could be happy if I were larger. If I were larger. And he said so many times that I think he believed it. I think he believed it. He was thinking that he should be larger, he should be big in compared to other fish. What happened then? One day he was swimming along with the rest of his school and thinking, no doubt, how much more the larger fish had to be thankful for than he. When suddenly, with no warning, they found themselves in the meshes of a great net. So one day what happened? He was swimming along with the rest of his school. Rest of his school matlab groups. Rest of his groups of fishes. And they were thinking, he was thinking, how much more the larger fish had to be thankful. The larger fish must be thankful for become large. But what happened then? Suddenly, with no warning, there was no warning. They found themselves in the meshes of a great net. All the fishes were found themselves in the net. Under the net, they found inside the net. There was much floundering and splashing as the net was drawn up the water into the sunlight. So one hunter was there, one fisherman was there. He just caught every fish inside the net and he just tried to pull it. He just tried to pull the net towards the sunlight. At the time, everyone was plundering and splashing. All were trying to escape. All were trying to escape from the net, but they were not able to escape from the net. And just as its hull was being emptied into the boat, the smallest fish in the school wriggled through the mess and slipped back into the cool, clear water. How good it felt! When everyone was trying to struggle, trying to escape from the net, trying to come out from the net, they were not able to do it. But the smallest fish in the school, the little fish, the little fish was wriggled through the mess and slipped back into the cold water. You can see here the big fishes are inside the net and the small fish, the little fish was meshed out and slipped back into the cool water, clear water. So how good it felt? The little fish must have felt good. What happened then? He swam here and there, he swam here and there and everywhere. And some of the fish who knew him well all the rest of his life said that they never again heard him say that he wished to be anything but a little fish. So, when the little fish realized that the larger fishes were kept, they were captured, they were trapped in the net, and the little fish was escaped. After that, the little fish never told that I wish to be anything but a little fish. Because earlier the little fish was thinking that I am very small, I am so unhappy. But the little fish realized that sometime become small is good for the fish, as the little fish only escaped from the net. This is written by Anus B. Comstocks. From this story, we learn that don't consider anyone little because anything, anyone can be little, but it may be its strength. Now we will discuss the new word section, million. It is all about thousands, a product of thousand numbers. A million people were present there, plundering, struggling in water to come out of something. The fish was plundering in the fisherman's net, meshes in network of wire, the wire of net. The fish got caught in a mess. Haul to pull with effort. He hauled his pike as the petrol got over in it to pull something strongly. Contented, satisfied. I was contented with my final results. Now we will discuss about some more words. Splashing, sound made by something falling into the liquid. The fish was splashing in the fresh water. Emptied, to remove its contents. She emptied her lunchbox after she reached home. Wriggled, twist and turn movement. Wriggled along with her friends in the park. Warning and advice on a serious note given in advance. He was scared of the warning generally given by the weather department regarding the rain. Heavy rain is going to be here in Raipur in this last 2 days, so it was warned by the Department of Weather. Now we will discuss the question answer. How many fish are there in the sea? There are million fish in the sea. Why was the little fish unhappy? The little fish was unhappy because he was very small. What happened to the fish one day? One day the fish got caught in the meshes of a great net. Why was the fish thankful to be a little fish? The little fish was thankful to be a little fish as he was able to come out of the meshes of the net because of its small size. Now, word building section, look at the pattern and fill in the blanks. Look, looked, pick, picked, bark, barked, want, went, talk, talked, wish, wished, pull, pulled, helped, helped. Here, one mistake is there. You can see here, one, it will be wanted. It will be wanted because everywhere we have to write the past tense. We have to put the ed. You can put ed at the end of all the word given, as this is the pattern of this question, want, wanted. In the next part, you can see here word building sections. Fill in the blanks with the right word from the box. A glass of water, a box of matches, a sheet of paper, a bunch of flowers, a herd of cows, a pack of wolves. So these are the grouping words. You can see here, these are the grouping words. A school of fishes. A school of fishes we have just learned in this lesson. Now Look at the following sentence. If I were only larger, how much happier I could be. Make more sentence like this using the word in the box. You can simply write, if I were only thinner, how much happier I could be. If I were only smaller, how much happier I could be. If I were taller, how much happier I could be. If I were younger, how much happier I could be. If I were cleverer, how much happier I could be. If I were older, how much happier I could be. So in this way, you can write many sentences. Now it is the song time, singing or crying. Mahesh sings a little song. Venkatesh looks at him. Why are you crying, Mahesh? He asks. Mahesh says, I am not crying, I am singing an English song. So Mahesh sings a little song. Venkatesh looks at him. Venkatesh thinks Mahesh is crying. Mahesh is singing a song. The song is in English. So these are the blanks to be filled. So that's all for today's class. You can write directly at akm.kvs@gmail.com for any queries. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe.